Look at you. All sorts of just... all sorts of fired up. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, Carrie. I'm happy to see you here. Happy to see you here. We're getting kind of... Bam. Oh God, he's on a mission. Kenny Powers is just trying his darndest. Okay. He was trying to get over there to Gambino still. It's like, wait, dude. Look at his cask right now. I love his cask. He's got a real pretty cask. Oh, we're looking. What are you looking at? Oh my gosh. He's so pretty. Hi, Chris. How are you? Oh, he's trying so hard. Nobody. KP, no. No, sir. Wait. Just wait. Buddy. Fine. There we go. Oh, before I forget, I gotta fix to all. Okay, that's one thing that stinks. Doesn't it? His white lipstick is what I call it. He's got some good white lipstick. All the males got the white lipstick. Eric, hello. See how it goes tonight. Maybe. Hey, Morgan. I'm so happy to see you here. Yay. I just had so many issues over there, and like after the glitch, even though the glitch got fixed or whatever, it was bad for like a whole week. So that's kind of why I don't like to put my eggs in one basket. It's what kind of I've been saying. Midwest account has a good one. What? So I've been kind of branching out here too. How are you all doing? So one thing, if you find yourself coming over here, you'll know it's, you know, you kind of get a little bit of a reward because I will be giving snacks here soon to them. And it's real cool. How do you feel about, oh God, I do not like the big chain stores selling them. I think I absolutely hate that, actually, Care Bear. I don't know to answer that question. I don't like the big chain stores selling them because they are always in incorrect husbandry every single time. Like, you're not just going to go to any, and here's the thing, they actually can't change it. The way that their layout is, the way that their setups are, it's like literally set by corporate, so you can literally work there and know the right way, and you are so limited on what you can do to correct their husbandry. Now, local stores, a lot of times are still going to be incorrect husbandry. The local stores, I feel like if they were able, I've actually with one, I did work one-on-one with them to get a better setup for the chameleons going on, and they listened, and that was good to see. Ooh, let's give him a snack. Ready to give him a snack? Kenny Powers might appreciate it. Hey, CJ, I'm trying. I also, maybe I won't be up till 6 a.m. today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, because the after cam hours can be very entertaining, where it's almost hard for me to leave the actual train wreck that's happening. But, you know, they're so sweet. My daughter at the St. Louis NERBC, she saw her, and she goes running up. I was like, I love you. She watches her stuff a lot. Ready? Oh, you missed it, sir. Kenny Powers. Wait, what? Here you go. Get it, sir. Good job, Kenny Powers. He got it that time. He knew what was up. Oh, shake it. Yo, he's like... Kenny Powers. So he's 2.5 years old. And he is an Ambelobi Panther Chameleon. Ambelobi's locale. His color is yellow body, blue bar. That made him happy. Care Bear, I've seen so like almost all the big chains. The big chains are incorrect with like all the reptiles. Local stores. I've seen some okay ones. I've seen some good ones. I've seen some bad ones. Absolutely not. I mean, who turns down snacks? I don't. Nah. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. It depends. He is a pretty little thing, isn't he? Isn't he so pretty? And I also got out right now. What are you doing, dude? I also have... I still have Gambino out, actually. Come here, buddy. I might have to switch. Oh, Gambino's like, no. Gambino's trying to sneak away. Where are you going? Or not? Oh, or wait, what's happening now? Oh, no. So this guy thinks he's tough stuff. What are you doing, sir? Natural. He's looking at Gambino. Oh God, no! I already see. This is why you bit me last time. That's Gambino. That's who he's gotten all mad about. It's Gambino. But honestly, he actually. Oh, thank you, Eric. These are Panther Chameleons. They are both actually Ambelobi locale. And actually, we're both yellow body blue art. 360 degree vision. That's right. Well, I do love chameleons. They are a bit more sensitive to incorrect husbandry compared to other reptiles. But that being said, I had no prior experience with reptiles when I got into these guys. He's so pissed off. I'm going to put him up. He's mad at us. He wants to get Gambino. I'm going to swap out males because Kenny Powers, he thinks he's big and tough. He's not my biggest male by any means. He don't care. He doesn't really think that or realize it, but... Okay, let's put Gambino up so he doesn't get all... Gambino is also... Actually, I can show you all Gambino for a little bit. I'll show you all Gambino for a bit. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Oh, snap. You're okay. Because I got Kenny Powers up now. Here's Gambino. He is also an Ambelobi. He's also an Ambelobi locale. Locale represents... So, no, they need the movement. They need the live bugs. That movement triggers them to hunt. Look at him. So he was puffing his gular up. He was getting all he was making it pretty evident. He wasn't mad at me. It was just he wanted to fight Gambino, so I was trying to not encourage that. So so the difference with this guy compared to the one I just had out, even though they're the same coloration from the same locale, he's from 12 generations of selective breeding. So he doesn't have as much red, and when he does fire up, that yellow is crazy. I like to use pothos, scheffleras, money tree plants, Hoya, Fiscus, Majesty palms. I think my pothos are always a really good go-to. And if you can find an established schefflera, get it. They're just, and they're not that dwarf species. There's a dwarf species of schefflera that I keep seeing everywhere. I love their eyes. I do too. I think think we're gonna give him one now. Super worm. I'm gonna get him a super worm right now, real quick. I'm getting him a super worm. Damn, these things are just so good. Even when you read up them. Ah, found ya. There he goes. Good job, Gambino. Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy. Nope, he has all his hands. All his feetsies. They thought that was pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool, yes. I'm putting him up. I'll get a different one out. You can get John Gotti. We'll get John Gotti out next. Here you go, baby. So the next one I'm going to get out, his name is John Gotti. He's still an ambilobi locale. His coloration's red body blue bar. What's up, guy? Hello. Oh, he's like, get your filthy hand away from me. Oh, you know you want to come out, though. You know you want to come out. You want that super worm, don't you? He goes, yeah, that's exactly why I'm coming out. I'm from the St. Louis, Missouri area. No, do not handle tarantulas. No. No. Don't. Yeah, this live, you're not going to see tarantulas in me ever. So don't you worry. Did you hear my voice? Worry. I don't know why it did that. Well, I'm kind of losing my voice, unfortunately. Oh, thank you. I just had a bunch of babies hatch too, so that put me at, I think 65, 64, 65. Look at him. This is John Gotti. He's a red body blue bar. My boyfriend lives in Branson, and I used to go to college in Branson. So familiar with this. If you mean Missouri, if you mean Illinois, I mean I've been there, but I'm not familiar with that one as much. Look at him. Cutie. Isn't he cute? I like jumping spiders. I used to have jumping spiders as pets. That is where I am. That's as far as I'm gonna get involved with spiders, is jumping spiders. Like, no. Oh, water. They can bite, and I do breed and find branches for ones that have hatched. Thank you, Mitchell. Y'all ready to see John Gotti get a super worm? Oh, we got, these things are so gnarly. Ah, yeah, they're mean little bugs. I don't like, they can get you, and I don't want to get bit. So this guy is not one I would ever, I'm keeping him. The clutches I have, the males are going to be anywhere from 600 to 700, including priority overnight shipping. There you go. Oh, you missed it, sir. Actually, you made it fall. Actually, yeah, if you want to see some babies, I was thinking about maybe trying to tell my redline babies. Oh, god dang, this guy's an active superworm. You got to get it. You got to get the superworm, sir. You come on, you got to get him for us. And me, for my sanity at this point. Whoa, John Gotti. You're not a sharpshooter anymore. There you go. Whoa. Sir. So he's going to be shedding soon. That's why he kind of has like those specks on him. I was thinking about, I don't know, so the babies are cute and little, but they're not as colorful. No, so every single chameleon is going to have a different level of tolerance for handling. Now, this guy used to bite me. He hasn't bit me in a long time, but up until he was like a little over a year old, he was so very territorial of his enclosure. I wasn't trying to handle him, but just cleaning his poos, even feeding, whatever, he would come out my hand. And now the bites don't hurt that bad. They hurt more than like a paper cut. But truly, your common pets like dogs, cats, can and probably already have caused you more pain than they will. And now veiled chameleons, those suckers, they tend to be punk heads for their entire time with you. It's very, you'll hear more about people not really ever handling them compared to people that do. Well, because these guys have 12 hours on, 12 hours lights off and on. So I'm on a later schedule with them because I can do it in this basement as I only have north facing windows. My reptiles that are upstairs, east facing windows, they're on a much earlier schedule, but I needed these guys. I have a lot of projects I always have to do and work on things. And I don't like to interfere with my time with my kids. So for when they're asleep is when I'll do certain things down here, like when I have to set up more baby enclosures and whatnot. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subbing or subscribing. I am a tic-tac immigrant, whatever you want to say. That's where I started streaming at, and I love live streaming. But I've been wanting to branch out over here. So I really do appreciate you all subscribing to my account and coming and watching us. We like to have fun with lizards. Dang. Oh, I can't Corso? Shoot. No. Oh, no. These guys, the colorations that they change to are limited to their locale and the coloration that they are in that locale. So this guy, when he fires up, he gets brighter colorations of what you see, and also it gets some more whites on him. But there's over 200 different types of locales of panther chameleons, and that is the region of Madagascar that they be from. And they all have their own unique colorations and markings. Y'all want to see babies? And bearded dragons, okay, so it's complete opposite husbandry in the terms of these are tropical and beardies are more of an arid species. I have a bearded dragon. I love my bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are definitely going to be hardier to mistakes, more forgiving to mistakes than these guys are with husbandry. The thing that they do have in common, it would be the amount of daily care, dear God, that they will, oh my God, I'm sorry. You know, bearded dragons are definitely one that outside of wellness checks for your reptiles, like you need to make sure they have like, you're feeding them, like they are more, in my opinion, they take more time than like crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, ball pythons, most snakes. Let's see, babies. Yeah, so some chameleons, like, you know, it just takes time working with them. This little dude. This is a juvenile. His name is Benny Wowzers. He's Kenny Power's son. The first guy I had out. Isn't he cute? He's a juvenile. I'm gonna show you the babies though, but he's cute. I love him. Dude. Oh, there you go. I have the babies. Let's look at the babies now. Actually, I can just let me get my phone thing over here to make it easier. Make it much easier. You're Superman. Third stand. So, chameleons eat live insect babies for the first 10 days to 2 weeks. I feed them fruit flies, but it's really important to get them off of fruit flies so they'll grow. So then I bump them up to like smaller crickets. So for the babies that just hatched, For the babies that just hatched, I won't get them out because they're like little. Like they're very little. Oh. So you kind of see him. He's watching his fruit flies. This guy just hatched. There he is. He just hatched yesterday. Or I guess the day before, technically. Oh, come on. There you go. It's kind of hard to zoom in on him. So I individually raise the babies until they're about 3 to 4 months of age, and then I find them new home, new branches. This is, yeah, he's Gambino's son. He's a little cute. Or I think that I'm pretty confident that was the male because what I did see the base of his tail. So he just hatched. This one just hatched the same time as well. So when these guys are curled up, they're almost the size of like a Cheerio cereal. What I mean by curled up, here we go. Now we'll see him better. That's a zip tie he's climbing on, just for reference. Yeah, my number of chameleons is changing all the time. Right now, this clutch that this baby just hatched from that you see, like there's still about 7 eggs left that could be hatching soon. Look at that. Oh my God, you're too cute. Are you looking at us like the hell are you guys staring at? He's like, what are you guys even looking at me for? So 3 to 4 months is when they're going to be big enough. You would not want to get a chameleon this size. They are harder than full-grown chameleons. They are very not forgiving to even the smallest of mistakes. They will go downhill very fast. Oh, okay. Oh, you big and bad. Oh, man. Wow, you're a tough guy, huh? You're a tough one, yeah? But dude, they love that they have their little freaking attitudes at like day one. And that's why you individually raise them. Typically, they're going to be like, some people will group raise. Typically, they're okay for a couple of months, but like, they can right away. Oh my God. Wait, I missed it. Okay. Now here, this is one we named on Tic Tac. This is Sir, hold on. I'm gonna get Sir Jesse Judge a lot out. So this guy, he was born around Christmas time. So he's about a month and a half old. So like this clutch, these guys are gonna be getting ready end of March, beginning of April. So I only breed Panther Chameleons. This is my first 100% hatch rate clutch. And what's so neat is their dad, Redline, he's my first reptile, my first chameleon. Very chill chameleon, and these guys seem to have like that demeanor right now. So this particular clutch just depends on if they're going to be mixed bar or blue bar. They are going to be red body as they age. So these males will be anywhere from $6 to $6.50, including priority overnight shipping, which that's usually around like $80. So these guys, that will be easier to tell when they're a bit older if they're going to be a solid red body blue bar or not. This particular project that boy, Sir Jesse Judge a lot that I just had out, that particular project, I was just trying to get red resting bodies. So I found I got my female, who is actually my male John Gotti's half sister, and all of her brothers had red resting coloration, and so that's why I went with that project. For priority overnight shipping, yeah, it's not cheap to priority overnight ship them. Yeah, Sunflower, I don't think you said anything wrong. There's just going to be people in here who are like, meh. Eric, what did you say about video? I can't wait to see. I'm nowhere near my other phones. And then who else do we got? Oh, you just shed? Oh, I'm excited. Look at this guy and his bars he already has. So he's actually, the babies that just hatched, this is their older full-blood sibling. The babies that are hatching are from a retained clutch, which is, I'm going to take him over here actually. I want to get, we named this guy Loki Luciano. I think they, all right, so he, oh, my bad. Let me get this down a bit more. There we go. Yeah, so he also, oh God, he's so cute. I got crested geckos, a gargoyle gecko, a bearded dragon, a Kenyan sand boa, two dumpy tree frogs, a leopard gecko, 2 dogs, and a cat. So he's finishing his second shed. That's exciting. Look at that face. So the ones that are just hatching are his full-blooded siblings. But they're from a retained clutch. So females can actually retain sperm for at least 6 months. And so they'll lay eggs even after you've paired them up. Like it could be, and they'll have like half of them are fertile. So, oh, he's so cute. I think I will. I'm at 75 right now for temp. No, they can't. You shouldn't house them together. They get territorial very young, and in the wild they disperse they don't hang around each other after they hatch. They're solitary creatures. It's just very stressful for them to be around other chameleons. The only time you're ever going to have 2 chameleons in the same enclosure is when a female's receptive. And but once they're done, Netflixing and chilling, you got to take her out because it can go downhill very fast. It can go downhill very fast. Like what? Bearded dragons? Is that what you meant? Oh, I love chameleons. Like, well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I'd have as many chameleons as I have if I didn't like them. There's just something in my opinion. Like, I love my bearded dragon. I have a Hypo Zero. His name is Dragonite. I have him. He's in a bioactive 6-foot-long Zen habitat enclosure. I don't know that I would not want to get into breeding beardies. First of all, those suckers eat even more than these guys eat, like as babies. But there's just something truly like magical and really rewarding when you got these chameleons and you see like watching them grow and like not have that much coloration and then into spectacular gorgeous creatures that they can develop into. And then just it's rewarding when you have healthy chameleons. We named him Loki Luciano. I don't have a ferret. I think the ferrets are real cute. The ferrets are very cute. So he's a yellow body blue bar. So he'll be, I'll show you a picture of his dad's fired up. His dad's, and I did have Gambino out when I first started this live. But I'm going to go and show you all a picture of what Gambino looks like when he's fired up. I'll turn my ring light off. So this is his sire when his sire's, that's Gambino, which is his daddy. That's his daddy fired up. That's his dad, his sire, and then transition from resting, which is his green colors you see, into being fired up. Here's another picture of his dad fired up. So he's going to be a yellow body blue bar. His dom has really good yellow body blue bar lineage as well. So that's what he's going to end up. You know, there'll be differences. Like they're not going to be exactly the same. Like they're unique in that way. But he will be a yellow body blue bar. I'm going to go and put him back. Yeah, Care Bear. So, wait, what did Care Bear ask? I'm so sorry, I missed it. This has been relatively a bit busier, which is good. Thank you, Eagle. I love chameleons, if you can tell. So, I'm really excited about the clutch that we're have the retained clutch that are his siblings, because the clutch that he came from, I only have 4 babies. So I was like, dang, because me and the rest of the Cam fam, we've been looking forward to this pairing, to this particular clutch hatching for quite some time. So I was kind of sad when I only had 4. Now I have more of this pairing. I have more clutches from this pairing. But I'm happy to see that we're getting, with these babies are hatching, look very healthy. Who else? I'm trying to see if we got. My eyeshadow is a brand called Inslee Rain. It's an indie makeup brand. I love indie. Valentine's Day was, Ozzy wants to come out. If Desi was in, she would see her boy Ozzy's about to shed. Oh damn, Ozzy, where you go? Damn, you're mad for no. You literally, I opened your door and you just came running out, dude. Oh my God, Ozzy. He goes, he's a little turd. What the absolutely? No, he's spoken for his home. She got 4 chameleons from me, so we're just waiting for the setups to be on. Oh yeah, they can move faster than like what they look like they did. They do. They are definitely capable of moving faster than like what we're seeing. No, they're funny. They can be. They can be funny. They can also be like little punks too. So, 6 years. Well, I can't, no, because I'll wake up my daughter. I'm not gonna wake up my kids to scream for, she no, we don't want that. We don't want to wake her up. I could show y'all some of the ladies real quick. Y'all ready? I'll get mine out in a little bit then. We got Miss Zestarella. Hi, baby girl. Would you like to come out and say hi to people? Do you want? Whoa, what? Oh shit. She goes, nah. She goes, but she's actually got really pretty colors for a female. You see, like, I'm zooming in, I'm not getting close, but you see all the pretty greens and peaches. Hi, Zestarella. She's like, I flippin' hate you. Oh, I do have 3. I try to stream every night. I'm trying to also go on earlier. But I don't like to stream when the kids are awake, Gnarly Carly, you're looking at me with the sweetest eyes ever, baby. Oh my God, your eyes are so sweet. Gnarly Carly, you're just so pretty. Would you like to come out and say hi to everybody? Wait, what's happening? What? No way. What? Are you not attacking my hand? Gnarly Carly? Oh, she goes, no, don't get it twisted, bitch. She goes, what colorations are you showing right now, actually? Can we see your... I want to see your colors, actually. She's pretty. Damn, that was surprising. You guys know what time I went to sleep? These are my not so nice females that I'm showing you. I got a sweet female, like Bonita's sweet. Little Sweetie's sweet, but she's gonna be gravid. Sahara's kind of sweet. There. She wasn't thrilled, was she? The meanest of the meanest, though, is Miss Sybil. Well, although Miss Sybil, you're being confusing. Can we help you, ma'am? What's this about, ma'am? What? What the hell are you doing? I don't trust you, just so you know. Okay, that's more typical. She's a very big female. Oh, there we go. She's actually huge. She's a huge female. But she's honestly the meanest female I think I've ever... She's like, if you make that hand go any closer to me, Okay, then. Is it a no-go? Is it a no-go? She's like, you. Okay, I wasn't going to touch you. I was not. She will bite. She'll bite. Do they? They're not. All right, let's see. How are misting systems going now? I keep having to play with some of these babies' enclosures. Okay, misting. Yay! Yay! They're all going. Well, then that one's just dripping. Is it just dripping? Oh, damn it. Can I not win in this situation with the misters? I'm guessing not. I can't win, I guess. Okay, sorry, I'm checking out all my misting nozzles. I had to set up some babies' enclosures and... Oh, damn it. Well, those at least are misting. You want to be? I am in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Cool. You see those misting. Okay. All right, we're good. You want to see Maui? Someone want to see Maui? The hell? I swear. We'll see Maui for a little bit and then we'll get Mondays because Mr. Mondays would love to come out. People would like to see you, sir. Look, come here. Oh, I know. Oh. Maui. Oh my God. Hold on. You are stunning tonight. Come here, baby. Damn, you're gorgeous. Yeah, I geek out over Maui a lot because when he actually freaking stunting, like, he's gorgeous. Dude, Maui. Look at this side. We want to see this side. Ooh, buddy. Look at him. He's a juvenile red body blue bar. He's 10 months old. He's actually not all the way fired up. Isn't he cute? Yeah, his colors pop. Dang. Look at those perfectly... Ooh, those bars are nice too. Geeking out breeder moments. Yeah, because I like the bars. So it's just like my luck of the draw with those. It's an individual chameleon thing. Some are going to be nice. Like some are going to have a different... They all... Thank God. I'm sorry. I can't talk. They're all going to have their own unique... Their own level of tolerance for handling. Like this guy, he's... I'd rather not, but whatever. I'm going to get a super worm. Some of my males will come out to me. I have females that are nicer, but those are just some real dramatic ladies. And also, dude, Eric. Look at you. Eric knows everything there is. Eric, he knows, shoot, Eric might know more about chameleons than me even. All right, y'all ready to see our sniper Maui in action? Oh, he's all right, it's about, can you get it, sir? Damn, you missed, but you're close. I always talk about how great of a hunter you are. Typically, this is smaller. I will give you that. This is a bit of a smaller worm. Oh my God. We need a better container, better platform to put the worms on. Here we go. Good job, Maui. Good job, Maui. He's like, man, I like it when you give me food. He said, I'm pretty tight with you when you give me food like that. That's some good stuff. Oh, hi, little crazy butt. Snakes are all. I love all reptiles. My friend Josh, well, let's see. He breeds a lot. He's got these boas. I forget what type of boas they are, but they're like red and black, and they're the coolest. Like they look so dope, so cool. I have a Kenyan sand boa. I'd be down to have a very visually awesome male ball python. I don't want to get into breeding boas or pythons or anything. He's a tight. All right, we're gonna get Mr. Mendes. Yeah, he's not my most confident male. I wish he was, because he's gonna be huge. He's still growing. He's only 10 months old. They live about 5 to 7 years. Oh shoot. But there you go, buddy. There you go. Is your Mister just not really? What do I need to? He's like, you quit moving that thing around, lady. It's just not going past really. Huh? Okay, let's try that. Why is he not biting? Not all are gonna bite you. A lot of my males like me a lot. I am the walking tree that brings them the food. I'm also, I'm a walking tree that brings them food, and I'm a walking tree that brings some of these boys the bitches. So I'm like their wingman walking tree thing. So they're for the most part pretty. Most of my boys are pretty chill with me. I bring them food and ladies. Like, yeah, I'm a cool walking tree to some of these guys. They lay eggs. Mr. Mondays, he's 5 years old. He'll be 6. He's this year. God, I think it's coming up, your birthday. Let me look again. But he is one of my OG males. Not really bad when they bite. No. I've been bit by 12 panthers out of over 200. They're not as prone to biting as other species like veiled chameleons. More than a paper cut, but I promise you, your dog, your cats definitely hurt you more than these guys are capable. Oh, he's firing up a bit. He's like, hey guys. Now what's, I also just like to point this out. So I got him, he has an amazing lineage, but he had a brief stop in between who he was produced by and into getting to me, as far as he was close to a year old when I got him. But he actually had the beginning stages of MBD, which is metabolic bone disease. And you kind of see it in this leg a little bit. So his stage at very, very, very beginning, it was not yet affecting his walking or even grip or anything like that. But you can kind of see that bit of a bend there. And let me see if we see. Also with his more you, not as, you kind of see in this leg too. It's the very beginning stages of it. So MBD may not be where you can, it does not pass on. It's not a genetic thing. It is causing a lack of UVB, improper supplement. Here, you see it more like in that position with that arm. Very, very beginning stages. So with MBD though, it's not curable. Now you can't prevent it from getting worse with proper husbandry. So these guys are about 5 to 7 years. He'll be 6 this year. So, his wifey just passed last week. She would have been 6 this year too, and females live 2 to 4 years on average. Proper husbandry, also good genetics are a big factor into the longevity of their life. I love the texturing of this. It's like, the best way I would explain is if you have like bumpy skin on your elbow, it's the best way. Tokay gecko, yeah, no, those suckers can like straight up deglove your finger. Yeah, these guys, as far as reptile and injuries, ain't like, they're not going to do too much to you. Now, with that being said, I would not want to get bit by Mr. Banana Man, my male yellow giant Parsons. I just have a feeling that might sting a little bit more, because he's a lot bigger. He's easily 4 of Mr. Mondays. Oh, straight. I mean, here's the thing. Like, yeah, that's how it's in the inside of their feet. Pretty smooth, almost like your face. They're very interesting. They're not like they're textured, definitely. Yeah. So males. I'm sorry. Full-grown chameleons. Those have to do partial body sheds as well. So like, it's kind of aggravating. But maybe their feet will shed. Maybe half of their tail will shed. Maybe half of their upper abdomen area. Maybe their eyes, but not the rest of their head. So they're still gorgeous, as you can see from Mr. Mondays here. He's still a beautiful, handsome guy. But there's always going to be a part of them that looks ashy because they're about to shed at some point. Also, yeah, hard water. Sometimes chameleons, when they're older, just kind of stay a bit more still. So Redline, and he also likes to sleep in front of his missing nozzle, like so he, yeah. I'm gonna figure out that one. He's almost 6 years old. He's Mr. Mondays. Every day used to be a Monday to Mr. Mondays. He's a lot better now, but he used to be a really grumpy guy. He's not bit me, he's never bit me. I love all animals too. I'm just not a big fan of spiders. Really, yeah, I'm not. We're not gonna. Yeah, no, their eyes don't shed, but yeah, kind of like when snakes get. Oh, I think Mr. Monday's here. Like you see, like he walks out to me. He also, as I said, I am associated with good things and different benefits for them. I mean, like, here and there I weigh them. It's not really... Visually, I go by, like, yeah, if I'm concerned about weight, I'm not concerned about his weight. Oh, he sees a super worm. Okay. No, you're gonna miss it. I don't know why you've been doing that lately. Are you just because you're getting old? There you go. Good job, Mr. Mondays. Yay, thank you, MJK. The chameleon queen. Ooh. He says, well, that was pretty damn good. It was very yummy. No, they actually live like a lot shorter of a life in the wild. They live like a year or two in the wild. They get taken up by predators left and right. In captivity, a properly kept chameleon will be 5-7 years for a male. Now, I do agree, like, there's definitely wild animals that should not. They roam. They have a natural migration instinct that you're never going to overcome that. These guys, reptiles, all they want to do is eat, reproduce. In theory, if you ever had a chameleon that was on a tree, that there was never any competition of food, there was no predators, and there was always an unlimited amount of food sourced at that tree, they would not leave the tree. They would just be there. That's all they want. They don't have this natural desire driven to like roam and have a big bunch of land. Now, I will say, the ones with like alligators, I don't get, I mean, they're so cool, I get why we want, but that gets questionable for me. Yeah, no. Exactly. You can also just grow and scroll somewhere else. Look at that face, though. I think him and Gambino have some of the most expressive faces out of my chameleons. Mr. Scaly. You like Mr. Scaly here? He's like, give me something to put this. Oh, it's just not working out. We're not syncing up to. Oh, okay, there we go. I love their grippy so much. Damn it. I hate the zoom. I hate the zoom in and zoom out. Hold on. I once had a lizard jump on my... Really, like one of the geckos. I think it'd be so cool. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've had the idea, just like I've thought of it. Where I would buy some like day geckos just to have in my basement to help with like the escapee buggies. Because yeah, one thing with these guys, there's gonna be bugs. It's impossible. But like crickets, they're gonna go out of the enclosure. I wish they lived longer too. I really wish that they lived longer. That is definitely, and I have not yet lost my, like, he's one of my OGs. I got Mr. Mondays under a month, after I got my first chameleon redline. And I just lost my OG female Ruby last week. And that was tough, but yeah, when one of these boys go, shoot, man. It's like, check on her, because they ain't going to be fun. Really? A peacock day gecko? I actually have not heard of that type of gecko. I bet they are fun. Who did we not got to? Will Helix come out again? Hi, Helix. How are you doing, buddy? Do you want to... Would you like to come back out? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, she lived much longer than females usually do. Oh God, really? You're like my first experience. Hey, buddy. I see you kind of slowly turning. You're thinking about it, Helix. What? Oh, actually, no, he's really chill. Helix is really chill. He's not grumpy. He's just like, man. He's like, what are you touching my leg for? He's like, I don't know. See, I know normally if I had another boy out, you'd definitely be running out here to try and fight. Look at that little, like, that side thing he's doing right now. He's so pretty. Look at his gorgeous colors. Chill Bill vibes. Ooh. He's like, I like the warmth. I bet I know what's going to happen. What he'll usually do. That eye. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Nope, that's just his color. Some, like his dad, Redline, he's also red. He's like, oh, you got that phone looking at me. He's not first chameleon, he's almost 6. But a lot of chameleons will always have red in them. Like even this guy, even though he's a yellow body blue bar, you see the red, like they're darker right now on Big Polly, but when he does fire up, that red will get brighter. Meeseek's here, his bars, they get like crimson red. We just had Gambino out big ago. He's got a little bit of red on him. Then John Gotti, his reds are darker because he's just chilling. Kenny Powers, he has red on him as well. Thank you so much, Eagle, for subbing. We really do appreciate it. Thank you, Eagle. No, most of my meals are pretty chill now. And then Boudreaux, now he is a nosy bee, so he's not he just has a really pretty blue on him, like a Caribbean Ocean kind of color that he's about to shed. They do have they all have like little individual quirks about them, most definitely. Let me make sure Helix enclosure is shut. Yeah, that would be, you have to do the panties right though. Like, I mean, you have to do it at the right timing too. Will you come out, buddy? What are you thinking? What's on that? I don't know, Big Polly. Big Polly's not usually, like if I leave his enclosure open, he might come out, but he doesn't usually. What are you doing? You're like, what do you want? He goes, what you want? He's like, what do you want, lady? He's like, do you got something to give me? Like food? Or are you just staring at me? He's looking at me like, exactly what do you want? The big boy, he's one of my biggest males. Now him I have to watch out for my rings. He will try and go at my ring. He's like, excuse me? But you? Are you done for the night? He'll usually come running out. Not running, but he's like, what you still want from me? I love their coloration. Oh, look at that. You want to come out? Okay. You were just out. You were out not too long ago, sir. Oh God, here it is. There you go. There you go. Okay. You got everything. Everything figured out there, sir? You changing your mind? You're like, never mind. Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know why it does that. It does. It's like a weird glitch it'll do. Like when I'm trying to flip my camera, it'll like randomly kick me out sometimes. Let me change my comments. Hold on. That's Gambino, not Mr. Monday and Gambino. They're both yellow body blueberry and Ambelobies, but they're not. This face is so cute. Yeah, we're starting to have that. To Eric. He's a he. He's like he's a he. These guys got two things. They got two of them. Like that's he, him. Double he, double him. Because they got two of them. That's all these. They got two penises. I got over, man, because I'm having a clutch that's hatching right now. Thank you so much for subbing, Susan. I really appreciate that. We normally do live streams on TikTok, but I'm trying to branch over here. Yeah, they got two hemipenises. They're weird, like octopus. Yeah. Oh, hello. This guy's not available. My males, when they're ready, they'll be the current clutches I got going on. The males will be, because I got two. So when they're ready, they'll be 600 to 700, including priority overnight shipping. Isn't he cute? His name is Gambino. Every testicle, thank you for your. Oh my God, electrical. I so misread that. And these are his resting colors. The babies are so tiny. I would never ever recommend, like if you see like a baby chameleon, like you'll see them at some expos. Some people will bring in like really young chameleons. I would never get one. Like I would not, that's not, even if they're cheaper, it's not, they're harder to take care of, like substantially. I keep getting asked about genitals. I don't think so. So there's still some eggs. I had one fail, which is fine. That's typical. That's normal. So that particular clutch could be up to 17 babies. Right now I have 7, so there's 10 more that could hatch. He is pretty gangster. Wait, feel love? Reptiles do not have the part of the brain that would enable them to have emotional connections, to have the bonds and to feel love. Now that's going to be greatly, there's some reptiles and the keepers and everything swear like bearded dragons, tegus, that there's no way that that's true. Now my thing is as long as it doesn't affect your husbandry, like if I clearly, like, I mean, I love these guys and I'm like, oh, he loves me. Here's the thing. So if a chameleon comes running out of its enclosure, you need to make it like look and see, okay, why could that be happening? Now I'm not saying they don't just come out to see, because they do, like some will. Now, but you need to figure out before we're like, oh, he loves me. Make sure there is nothing going on. Now I'm not saying that he's not coming out just to see you, but there might be something going on that's causing the chameleon to go out of its enclosure. So you just need to look at it like that. As long as it's not affecting like people in the husbandry, mistaking what could be affection or whatnot to, oh, there's something that's going on that's making them do that. So a lot of times if it's too hot in an enclosure, that's one reason that they'll go out. If there's something that they're constantly seeing from inside their enclosure that's a threat, that's another reason. Like a lot of people don't think about this, but if you have your chameleon in a room where there's a TV, and if you're watching TV at night, that's not a good thing for them. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll show you the eggs real quick. It's about like out time for these guys. And we'll take a little look at some of the babies real quick. I can't get the ones I just hatched. I'm not going to get them out because they're so little. Like, they're so little. But let's put Gambino back. I'll show you some of the eggs. Do cold windows. It depends on how cold and... So they like a drop at night. They like a temperature drop at night. They are not a species that requires a drop. Like Jacksons have to have a huge drop. But if you could go below 70 degrees, they like that. So nighttime in the drops is not as big of an issue. Now, if it's a super drafty, you can always cover up the window. I would keep them away from like a window that's always super cold, yes. So these 2 eggs, that one's starting to pip. So the baby hopefully will be coming out of that one. And then this one has been shrinking, I believe. I'm going to gently kind of move a bit. I believe he's starting to try and pip there. This egg, wow. This egg sweat and has shrunk, so that should be starting to pip soon. This egg, are we empty? Okay, nope. So that one's pipped, and that baby will be coming out soon. That egg's sweating. Right here, this egg's sweating. This egg's sweating. That egg's sweating. You can kind of see it sweat there. Yeah, so this guy, I'd assume this is going to be the one's out next. There's a chameleon in there. Well, I didn't break it open, that pipped. He'd already done that. They have egg teeth when they first are born, and they use those to get out of the egg. Eric does not play. I have an amazing mod team. Here's the thing, like, I mean, I know people who are actually here to be like, watch stuff and interact. They don't want to see the stuff. Also, when you come TikTok, you can't, the comments actually will affect your life. Like, if it's bad enough, like, you're gonna get like not pushed in the algorithm. Danny and Eric don't play. Yes, they do hatch. Oh man, what was he saying? I missed it. What was he saying? I might have missed it. Oh, wait, up here. Hold on. I want to see what I do. Man, we got a little busy where I was kind of missing. Well, I can't. I think he. What's he saying? Oh, wait. I don't know. These are eggs from him. No, they do not stay. Their mom has the most maternally nice thing that the female will do is find a safe place for babies to hatch. One of the very few times in the wild that a female will actually crawl out of the trees is when she's laying eggs. So she'll go down to the ground. She's going to dig a hole, make a tunnel. She's going to crawl into it, and she's going to lay her eggs. And then she's going to cover them up with the dirt, and she goes about her merry way. If she were to actually stumble upon the babies after they hatched, she would much so gladly take advantage of the easy protein snack that she happened to stumble upon. But thankfully, they typically don't go back down to the ground. So, yeah, the chameleons, if it's small enough, they're gonna eat it. Ooh, good question, Mateo. It's a fun one. You ready for this fun fact? It could take anywhere from 6 to 18 months for Panther Chameleon eggs to hatch. Usually it's 9 to 12 months that it takes. Oh, but it can take 6 to 18 months. I personally have not dealt with the 18 months, but I've dealt with the 6 month. And I don't like those, but it happens. And now on top of that fun, gorgeous range that we are given to prepare for these guys, you can have one baby hatch like we did last year in January, and then the rest of the siblings didn't hatch until April, May even. So that also happens. Big gaps. Yeah. So now, yes, you can manipulate diapause. Basically, you're mimicking the temperature drops that they would have in the wild and mimicking winter from Madagascar. And in theory, when you take them out of the diapause and it's 6 months of the day they're supposed to hatch, but it doesn't always work out like that. So you can't control if they're male or female by manipulating the temperatures either. Same litter, you can have I've heard of a 6 month gap in the same litter or same clutch. So litter is if they have live birth, you call it litter. Clutch is they lay eggs. I don't even know. I would imagine, I don't even know. They don't really survive that well in the wild. They really don't. So out of say 20, 25 babies that hatch in a clutch, one makes it to the first year of its life on average. And then most of the time these guys, they only live a year or two in the wild because they get taken out by predators. They are not really, as far as reptiles go, they don't have that many defense mechanisms except for trying to just stay away from other things. Here's a baby. This is one of the babies that just hatched. I'm not going to get him out to hold him. He just hatched yesterday, well, the 13th. Little guy. Just looking around. I got fruit flies in there for him to eat. We just chilling. They whittle. He's on a zip tie. Keep curling up that cute tail. Just enjoying. Oh, well then, no, of course not. Oh, this guy's back here now. Okay. Damn, I actually dumped all that supplement out. My bad. I'm sorry, I need to clean that up. There's another baby looking for some fruit flies to eat. I accidentally dumped all the supplement out in that cup. My bad, dude. My bad. That guy's still hanging up there. This is Princess, or I believe Prince Savage from another clutch. Redline clutch. Ooh. Pico. Oh, you look grumpy as all get out, dude. You just don't look impressed with anything, sir. Oh, you don't. You little grumpy butt. It might help if I adjust your misting nozzle to actually come out and seeing you, though. It might, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the chameleon babies. You know what? Maybe we could do that tomorrow, naming them, because I have to get the lights off for these guys. Is that time? A couple minutes behind. What did we? Yeah, they are very, yeah, just exactly like sea turtles. Shoot, these guys have it rough. Like, there's been cases where it's documented of, like, something in, like, either an insect or whatever that's just is like, oh, eggs under the ground, and eats the eggs. So, or, you know, so that's another issue. There's just so many things that are, like, potentially out to get them. Left and right. They're not fast. Even when they're full grown, they're not the fastest lizard. They don't have the strongest bite. They don't have sharp claws for real that you can use to, like, defend themselves. They don't have defense mechanisms like dropping their tail. They don't have that. So that's their defenses by being solitary creatures. That's another thing. Like some lizards, like iguana, you'll see them out basking in the sun for just hours, just straight up even sleeping, just chilling and basking, just soaking it up. The chameleons, yes, obviously they bask. They are reptiles. They're cold-blooded, but they a lot of times in the wild, what they'll do is they'll wake up. They're cool because they cool down at night. They'll go up to the top to bask somewhere for like a couple of hours, and then they go back down into the trees, into the branches. I mean, to eat. Basking is extremely, like, they're just out in the open. Very vulnerable for them to be out in the open, and that's birds of prey are one of their biggest predators. So these guys are not always just out like just chilling in the sun. Like, that's not what they do. But 3 months, yeah, 3 months is when you'll start to see some colorations in males. And it's a gradual process. It's not like all of a sudden, bam, colorful. Once the males start to show color at around 3 months, after every shed, you'll start to notice more colors, markings, whatnot, getting more defined, I should say, markings. And they really are popping at like 6 months old. And then they will continue to grow and develop color. The most noticeable growth and color development up until they're about a year old, and then they still up until they're 18 months so fully. I'm happy you guys are enjoying. Well, I will. What time is it? I'll go upstairs for a little bit for after cam hours. So I'm gonna. Y'all cool. I cannot have my music upstairs as kids sleeping. Don't want to wake them up. Hasn't been much of an issue as of lately with you all. Sometimes if we don't have music in the background, people are like, oh, what's going on? Like, what's even the point for real? But we can go up there and talk and, hey, is that cool? Is that good? Wait, what happened? I didn't even see what Luigi said. What? Shoot, man. People just never cease to amaze me in general. God, man. What did they even said? We really do. It's been taking some time. Like honestly, we kind of had to deal with just like the inappropriate, like whatever for a while. Just I feel like to get people in here, like the engagement. But I really enjoy having people in. All right, I'm gonna make 2 trips for this. All right. Chameleon ladies walking upstairs holding stuff. Y'all are witnesses if I fall. I'm so afraid it's gonna happen one time. Okay. I could get my water and stuff. I'm just always, yeah. I've never had that happen, but if you knew me and you knew the random ass things like I've had that I've hurt myself doing, you'd be surprised that it doesn't happen on things like that. Okay. Oh. Up we go. It's only for a moment. You have to look up my nose. Okay, lights are off. To make sure that we didn't have. MagSafe work, dang it. Yep. It is controlled. We're just going to place to the after cam hours. This is what I call it. Sometimes, you know, we just kind of. But this is my living room. Is in my living room. I got my cool. It says Midwest Panther Chameleons. My logo is my neon sign. I am going to be talking a little quieter, so let me know if you can't hear me. Just because I won't wake up kids. Although... Oh, yeah. We have automatic missing systems. I do. Yes, that's where we are. But the chameleons just went to sleep. So, I can get a crested gecko out or something. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll use this as a buffer before we get extremely downhill. From here, I got Frogbutt and Harlequin. Or my crested geckos. Let's go see. I was gonna be extra quiet when I'm walking by the room with the kids. Oh, Frogbutt's just up and down. Here, everyone always wants to see him, but he's asleep, obviously. We got. Do you have a damn cricket on you, mother? There we go. Sorry. That's my bearded dragon. He's sleeping in his like a mansion of an enclosure. It's 6 feet long. He just chilling. He's a hypo 0 bearded dragon. He's a little over a year old. He's a big old boy. He's a big boy. Very big. Okay, now Frogbutt is one of my crested geckos. Hey, buddy. Hey, Bubbles. Oh, he was actually. Oh, come here, baby. Really? Here's one of my crusties, Frogbutt. Kind of basic ass name. He's a He's a red phantom. He was given to me from one of my friends who breeds a whole bunch of geckos, because I did a live in his basement, his gecko basement. He's not fired up. Oh, looks like he just shed too recently. That's a frog butt. I have a boyfriend. That frog butt. He gets really pretty, like a orange red color. He's not fired up right now. You can kind of see a little over, like right there. New Caledonian geckos. Yeah, Paul gave this guy to me. Male. It's very obvious with crested geckos because they have cresticles. See those are cresticles right there. Male crested geckos have cresticles. Yeah, so my friend gave this one to me. I also have a harlequin. That's where, I mean, I'm sure this guy's been captive bred for a hot minute. I don't even think, I bet you this morph is not something that would really occur naturally for them. It's a red phantom morph, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember, this would be like more $400 or $500 morph for a crested gecko, but he gave him to me. His name's Frogbutt because he dropped his tail for no reason overnight. Well, I would assume that the reason that he dropped his tail was because he probably got startled when the lights came back on. Oh, this is cool. Can I show them your back, baby? Unblock, Sean? I just saw his comment. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, because I'm at my house and it's... Okay. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm at my house. I want to be comfy. Shit, that ain't... Yes. And that's not like with geckos. I'll be sure. Like, you get, like, some leechies. They're, like, $1,500 easily. I've not. Why do you want to see my stomach? What the hell? These guys, unfortunately, with crested geckos, okay, from my understanding, they have the capability to regenerate their tail. They just don't. So I don't know if in the wild they will regenerate their tail or what, but they have the capability and they don't. Crested geckos typically, or I guess like, don't regenerate their tail. I have one Kenyan sand boa. Crested geckos do. So like leopard geckos will regenerate their tail. My gargoyle gecko, if he dropped his, he would regenerate his tail. So maybe that's why I was like, crested geckos, I guess, in captivity just don't. But they drop their tails very, very easily. Like, he wasn't being handled or anything. I'm assuming when his lights came back on, he dropped his tail because it startled him. And that's a reason that sometimes they will. This is definitely not an alligator. I have a lot of chameleons. I don't breed. I wanted to get reptiles that are a bit more handleable for my kids. So I got like a leopard gecko. I will say my gargoyle gecko Koopa. He's hard to handle now because like when he does jump, which is normal for geckos to jump, but when he makes it on the ground, he takes off really fast, and he goes behind my female chameleon rack, and it's real hard to get him. Oh, that's sad, Steve. Yeah, that's basically like I woke up and then he dropped this down. I'm like, no flipping way. And I was like, damn, because like I have a harlequin, and kids are super good and understand, like, pull the tail and stuff like that. And my harlequin, he still has his tail. This guy, even though I didn't spend the money, I know like he would be a pretty expensive for a crested gecko. Would be pretty expensive. And within 48 hours, he's like, boop, he goes, I don't need this thing no more, and just dropped it. I really think it's because the light startled him. Oh, damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you gotta be so careful in general with reptiles when it comes to any like fragrance and aerosol stuff. Bam, there we go. He went flying. They kind of, it's not like chameleons, but they will fire up. Crested geckos do fire. Well, I believe most geckos fire up. But it's not like you kind of see a little. Oh, he's about ready to jump again. You kind of see a little bit of it. Like you see how like this side has a bit more of like the darker, brighter like orange reds. So you see a little bit of it. For crested geckos, not really. I believe someone in here did say that they. Whoa, we're taking off, huh? You just keep landing on a blanket. All right, I'm gonna put him back. Oh, he's trying to get to. He wants to go explore. It's feeding day tomorrow. Bada bing, bada boom for you in here. Okay. Euphoria, are you? Look at Euphoria. My leopard gecko has her tail just hanging out right now. What are you doing, ma'am? Pork. Oop, nope, let me go get it. I forgot it. Let me get it. I'll go get it, Eric. She had a much fat. She actually, I got her. She was a little chonky, so I had to uh, cut back on her food and take a little. She was really chonky. Hello. Okay. All right. Let's see what we're talking about, Eric. Haven't you been in the life? I'm Brittany. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Where'd you send it, or? So I think I have a, what's it called, a yellow snowmac? Um, Temperatures definitely, like temperature changes and drops will definitely influence it, but Panther Chameleons, if a female's receptive, the male's down. They don't have like Parsons, a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game for Parsons. Okay, let's look. Thank you. It says Nibus Panther Chameleons. I don't think there's a way that I'm able to like unmirror the image for you like when I'm front facing. I haven't found a way to do that. Maybe there is and I just don't know. Let me look and see what you say. Oh, that might help if I go to the right account. Oh. Day's been a morning. Yeah, but those are still so cool. Huh? Why would it be? What? I'm gonna try to do what Eric sent. What? Geckos? Or panther chameleons? Huh? Hello. Alright, let's get Eric sent. Nope, nope, I didn't. Ah. Oh god. Sybil. Oh my god. Yo, does this, because it is like her. This is actually like Sybil. This is hands down just like Sybil there. It is. It is truly like her.
It's your girl, Sybil. Just go ahead and try to get me out. I dare you. One step closer and you'll lose a finger. You want to try me? It's your girl, Sybil.
And then this one of her.
It's your girl, Sybil. Just go ahead and try to get me out. I dare you. One step closer and you'll lose a finger.
Damn.
You want to try me? It's your girl.
That's how she, well, I mean, she's the only chameleon I've had that's ever bit me that hurt. Like, she literally, when she's bit me, she just, she did her head, she did the head twist and everything. I was like, oh my god. Dude. That's how she is. That female, most of the time when chameleons bite you, it's like a quick, like, bah, and they're done. And they don't, because they're scared of you. They don't want you to stay around. But her, she'll go, blah, 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 and then she's like, and she'll just twist her head. And I was like, what the fudge? It does not feel good. It hurts. I'll say that. I'm afraid. That was like, it's not the worst pain, but it's just like, dude, the thing with them is you kind of just have to let them do it. Wait, what? On average. Why are we saying British? Chameleons are very intelligent too. Her bite, though, Sybil is trying to inflict bodily damage on you when she bites. That's what makes her unique and different than my other ones that bit me. Cade loves them. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, don't hate snakes. Snakes, I like snakes. Danny, dude. Scabies? No. What? Oh, you're back. Well, Steve, you're throwing out some interesting information right here. Hello, Sarah. Sean, I bite too. Of course you do. Of course you do. Eric. Really, Nikki? So I live in Missouri, and I don't. I mean, for some reason, in every social media, I keep stumbling upon this blonde beachhead looking dude who keeps talking about all these iguana recipes he's working. I'm like, huh, I don't have any desire to try it. But I guess that's what they're doing, is cooking them. So, yeah, I don't even. Oh my God, CJ, I know. I know they are. Not you. There's a dude on. I just keep seeing his stuff pop up on all my scroll whenever I'm scrolling, and he's like, "You want to make iguana tacos?" I go, "No." He's like, "I'm gonna show you how." I'm like, "Please don't." And he continues to show me how. A reptilian midbrain, huh? And it's cold. Y'all live in the UK? I don't have any iguanas. Some people are just scared of snakes. Sometimes there's a movement of the snake. Never had a turtle. I've never eaten a turtle. I don't have a desire. I mean, I feel like when you're dealing with swampy creatures that like swampy-ish conditions, or like the being in the mud and the water, like catfish, for example. Of course, I live in Missouri. I have grown up really close to the Mississippi River. So yeah, catfish, a thing, definitely a thing. But like you have to get just the right catfish, not too big or they taste disgusting. So there's a whole process, or you're gonna have a disgusting tasting fish. And yeah, I don't know. Never had a turtle. I have eaten shark. Never had a turtle. That's kind of what. Yes, very. Oh god dang it. Has a gator taste like chicken? Man, I've no. I've never eaten monkey. Do you think shark's disgusting? Are you asking if I've gone noodling? Hmm. No. Yeah, I think the fact. Yeah. So yes, I have. I definitely have done that. Uh, I've not. No. No. It's like, how much country girl are we gonna let come out on this live? Man, yes. I don't like. I'd prefer just go fishing. What is? What is to go like in shallow creeks and look under places of catfish like to be and just go. I've never had alligator. I don't eat monkey. No, I don't. I don't. No, I've never. Nope. I don't. That's. Or with the sharks. No. I feel like most sharks just are like, oh, that looks like something I could eat, and they. No, ew, never mind. Unfortunately, sometimes that little nibble a shark can be fatal. So now there are definitely sharks I do eat, yes, but most of the time it's like, wow, I think that's a seal, and like I, no, and but then that poor person's just like, so it's a big fish. Nope. Oh, wow, Steve, I have a boyfriend. I've never tried alligator. Sarah, hold my beer. Man, catfish you gotta be careful with though, because they get those spikes, those spines, like on the back of their fin, on the back of the fin on their back, and their two side fins are really sharp. So you gotta be careful. Sharks are pretty, I would rather avoid getting bit by a shark. I've held a shark. It was it a nurse shark, I think? It's not that they're dangerous. Like, you can get a pretty big owie if you, like, hold it the wrong way, like, depending on the size of the catfish and what all is actually happening. Like, like, if you're not wearing protective gear and your hand gets scratched or poked, stabbed by one of their spiky fins, you can get an infection. You also got to be careful with like when you are getting a big enough catfish and you're you're hooking into their jaw. Like if you don't like their teeth, although don't hurt when they bite you, you can't because they curve backwards. Oh my god! Is it some possessed venom though? Correct? What the absolute hell? No, you will not. Ooh. Ah. Ah. No way. I took the time to do that. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm just, yeah, if you're gonna, yeah, be careful with them. Like, are they just gonna come out and get you? No, but like, oh, just, not all water snakes are venomous. In North America, we've got to worry about the water moccasin. But they're like, unfortunately for poor snakies, we're just misidentified. We see a slithery thing, and we're like, ah! And some people like, it's gotta go anyways, and just run it up, like, just unalive it because it's a snake. But we all of our snakes are some type of a pit viper, except for the coral snake. But I mean, I know they're here. I've never seen a coral snake. You've never seen a water? Yeah, there's definitely water snakes. Oh yeah, they do feel like sandpaper. Water moccasin, cottonmouth. Well, aren't those the same thing? I believe that they're the same thing. Yeah, I used to catch. Yeah, I was kind of silly when I was younger. I would catch all the stuff I shouldn't have caught, like copperheads. I caught a big water moccasin once. Yeah, so I thought cottonhead and water moccasin were the same thing because how bright white their mouth is, and it's kind of like puffy looking when they open it. I definitely caught when I was a lot younger, and that is probably it was one of the only times I straight up got my ass whooped. They're like, Brittany, I was like, look what I caught. I still caught them afterwards. Texas. No. Crikey, mate. What? And, oh, it's the adder snake? They are in Missouri, too. They are 100% in Missouri, too. We got copperheads, water moccasins, and timber rattlers. Technically hognoses, and I hate the fact that we're going to consider, I refuse to call them. They're rear fang venom, so, but anyways. I want one as a damn pet. No, I'm not a fisherman. I'm not a fisherman. No. Oh, you do? Grass snakes. No, I went fishing a lot when I was a lot younger. Lizards are, I'm alright. Lizards are very smart. Oh my god. Remember the lizard man. How can we forget? How can we forget? What, the snakes? I'm not a zoologist. I'm not. That's something I did want to do when I was a lot younger, but instead I went to college and got an accounting degree that I don't use really. Well, but I would rather not with the banana. No. Yeah. I'm not. See, snakes are cool to me. I like snakes. I have a Kenyan sand boa. Don't do it. Fawad, you don't. I'm okay with it. Don't do. You didn't. Yeah. No. No. Ha, Eric, welcome back. Huh. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a tough thing to get rid of. As soon as they're in the Everglades, like good luck. God, that is so dense. Thank you. My name is Brittany, and I breed Panther Chameleons, but they're asleep. I guess you can't really see my. You can see the picture of the lizard, so we know that just looking at the two, that there's something about reptiles, but I can't figure out. Let's see. I don't like how it looks. Mirrored. Not mirrored. I mean, I don't believe so. The only way I can is if I flip the camera. What? Whoa! Spell it differently than Britney Spears. Not the anaconda. Y'all mean is. What do you mean? Are you saying it's mean because they have to get the anaconda? Well, I mean, it's invasive in Florida. How did that go? I love chameleons. A lot of money has gone into them. Yeah, those are pretty big snakes. They're pretty big snakes. Uh-huh, I have a lot, yes. I mean, I think once anything becomes invasive in Florida and you're talking where they're thriving is the Everglades, it's gonna be a bit hard to reverse that because the Everglades aren't even really that's a tough area. I don't, we have a hard time going through it. And the amount, because and this is what sucks, even if it's a native species, you have to be careful the amount that you release because, oh well, next thing you know, it doesn't just go for what you're trying for it to go for. You get something else, and then it just affects everything else again because now we don't have that much of this certain species. It's a whole fun thing, isn't it? Trouble over here a few years back, people getting. Well, Wayne, that and really the big. I have a lot of friends who are breeders of different reptiles in Florida, and really the big issue. Sure, people have done that. I'm not saying people don't do that, but it's actually the storms and the hurricanes. They'll rip through. Like if somebody like me, say if I wasn't able to get everything when I'm trying to like run from the, if I'm trying to evacuate from the hurricane, and you can't get everything, and say a storm happens to make it to where the animals are able to escape. So there's that. Zoos even has had that happen to them. Man, there was a whole facility. What was it? That a hurricane like busted through and like all those creatures got out, and that's one of the reason it became a problem. And like the storms are really the biggest contributor to it. So that's a big contributor to all the invasive species. Of course, there's people that were like, nah, but that's something you can't even control for the most part. Mm-hmm. Man, I got family in Texas, Steve. Persian eyes. Well, anyway, you could be in the middle of the state and you're going to still get strong. I don't live in Florida, but I definitely in Missouri have had storms strong enough that will bust through windows and completely destroy your house. Um, Straight line winds can do that at certain speeds, tornadoes can, all of that. Unfortunately, the type of storms that you get in Florida are like flipping freaking huge and can literally one huge storm hurricane can cover your entire damn state if it comes in the right way. So yes, I'm not just obviously people have let animals go. I'm not saying that they have not, but people, it's always like, oh, it's the keepers. There are stupid idiot people, but the storms really contribute to it. New Zealand. I mean, I'm kind of agreeing. I'm kind of agreeing with you there, Eric. All the Reese monkeys left Silver Springs, and you could really know anybody. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's such a bad joke. I don't even like it. Like, I am all about dark humor. I'm a big dark humor person, but Steve is a no-go. Steve Irwin is off limits. I don't even he is off limits for the dark humor. Steve Irwin is my rule. We can't do it. Dark humor does not touch Steve Irwin. He is like, from all of us 90s kids, he was the stepfather we really wanted, but we didn't get him. And like, you already bet, like, every single one of our moms is all like, when he's like, oh, Mikey, she's gorgeous. You're like, like they're listening and all that. We love Steve Irwin. Stay away from insulting him or being mean to Steve. Leave Steve alone, damn it. I can't, Babby, listen about here. I can't, I'm very much so, I'm not good at relationship or love advice at all. The cat eyes, jeez. Leave Steve alone. It's all right. I love my dogs. No, I'm not trying to explain, but some people are like, oh no, it doesn't. No, yeah, trust me, you all got really strong storms over there. We do everything. Animals are amazing. I am who needs advice. Eric, really? Damn, shit, you're just so blunt and rude about it. Fuck, what do you think you're at? You're on a live stream. You're not at a strip club or anything. You need to learn your situation, like where you're at, and be more appropriate about it. Really? Even though I don't have red hair, I'm like poison ivy. Listen, yes. But when you say he died with it in him, Stingray, listen, come on, dude. They're all asleep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hi there. Okay. I caught up. I've caught up. Wow. Yeah, no, the whole family is amazing. What? What do you mean in nice? The crocodile joke stands up so confused. I might have missed your joke. Wait, what? I doubt people from Texas ever want to move to New York. That's why I would imagine they don't want to. I don't think, man, I feel like Texas people, here's the thing about Texas people, and I have family in Texas. They are really proud and love Texas, and they want everybody to know they're from Texas, and they'll be sure to tell you they're from Texas. I promise you. I promise you. They will, like my cousin when he came out to visit me, and I took him, and I'm in Missouri, I took him to Six Flags. It was really hot outside, like 90 degrees, and we go to Six Flags. What was my cousin from Texas wearing? He was wearing jeans, cowboy boots, a black tank top, freaking hat, and a huge ass belt buckle that you just knew this motherfucker was from Texas. They're gonna let you know, and this is how it is. You will know that they're from Texas, and they're just really proud of their state. But trust me, they do not want to move to New York. They don't want to go to New York at all. Yeah, no. That would be quite an adjustment from people living in Texas to go to New York. And I mean, here's the thing. People in Missouri, we're always like, secretly, we're like, yeah, I wish I lived in Texas, but well, Houston is different than Dallas, okay? We already know that Houston's way different than Dallas. It's the thing. I know. I know that Houston and Dallas are different. We get the Dallas Cowboys, and then everyone's cowboying. Oh my god. literally, if you go to Dallas, like I promise you, you're gonna think everybody is like actually like a cowboy. No, I mean not everybody, but like they have their attire. Like everybody dresses like Western. It's everything's Western there. Houston is going to be a bit more of a. I feel like Houston's going to be a bit more melting pot as far as different cultures that live in Houston compared to, and also Houston's further down south. It's warmer, a lot warmer typically than Dallas. Lord have mercy. I don't. I listen. I'm from Missouri, but Dallas is like they have a whole, and like that's just how it is. They have a whole like we're all cowboys and girls, cowgirls, cowboys. I don't. But good for you. It's like, but that here's the thing. If you and also Nashville's the same way. I feel like if you any time of day for no reason you can wear that and that's completely fine and normal. If I go around and wearing super cowboy Western attire in St. Louis, you're like, what the hell are you doing? Unless there's a rodeo in the city, but I can't. You're it's not unless you're going to a rodeo. Like you're not going to dress like that. You're completely fine there too. There's nothing wrong because I have some really nice cowboy boots and I don't wear them on a regular. My family, I live in the St. Louis area. My family is in the Plano area that lives in Texas. My aunt and uncles. Missouri's humid though too. I am not from the South. Well, I don't know about like I'm just saying like it's completely like it's just you would look very out of place in St. Louis if you were walking around like straight like blinged out cowboy attire. You will look very out of place unless there's a rodeo. I'm not saying you're gonna get beat up. You're just there like what? It's just not. I'm saying yeah, my family that lives. They used to live in Richardson, which is really close to Dallas. I know that because when we would drive, they're like, "You're basically here's Dallas, now you're in Richardson." And I've not actually been to where they live now. Texas is like a Florida beach. Oh, you're good. I'm like a. Hold up. I don't know what animal that is. I guess my cat. I want her to start meowing. Oh, wake up. You're near Austin. It's more. Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. About. That is not Missouri. St. Louis is a city, Miss Missouri. St. Louis is a city. I know St. Louis is a city. I'm saying like you can be for if you Dallas is a huge ass city. Dallas is freaking huge. Dallas and the greater area of Dallas, all that makes the St. Louis area look like a little suburb. But you can literally any time of the year dress like that and you're like that, oh, okay, that's fine. If I for no reason there's no rodeo, if I go to St. Louis City and dress like that, they're like, why are you dressed like that? I love my cowboy boots though. I have a whole bunch of cowboy boots. And actually the best pair, and I wish Erie would still freaking make them. I don't know why, but they actually are like they're super shock absorbing cushion sole. So when you hop off your horse, you don't have to as much. And I love that. I don't know why they only made a little bit of the boots and they don't have another whole line of it because those suckers are very comfortable. Danny's a little bit cowgirl. I know Texas is not in Western. Yeah, Houston, y'all, not, yeah, I would love to go to that rodeo in Houston. I do not line dance. I cannot dance at all. Dallas is huge. The whole, what is it, the tri-state, whatever area of it, it's huge. But no, William, the area boots I'm talking about, like, amazing. I don't know why they don't make that anymore. I look like an 80s or 90s because of my freaking hair. I got a lot of cowboy boots. Girl, ooh, I'm so mad that you didn't shove my account or like my page. Have a. Where at, John? In Missouri? Where were you saying? I mean, that's normal for summer Missouri. Now we want to see the boots. Oh, damn it. I got, listen, I got ugly ones, I got pretty boots. So we're gonna go with the typical, my riding boots. And then I got boots that, look at me get up. See, you're not asking all oddly to see my jacket collection, but we'll look at the boots. So first up are these. These are a work hybrid boot. Work hybrid, so you can be working and then still hop on a horse and you have a nice size heel, but they're technically work hybrid Ariats. I like those a lot. I liked those when I was working at the barn. More than like, I didn't want to step in shit in my riding boots. These are just a basic ass Ariat. Oh no, sorry, not those. Where's my basic ass? Here's a pair. These are just basic ass, like pink Ariat. These are riding boots. They're not the most comfortable basic Ariat boots. The Ariat boots I'm geeking out about as far as being comfortable are these. I don't know why they don't like. Oh. So yeah, they're cute, but they're they got that cushion I'm talking about. Let's look at them. Yeah, those are cool. Now for my non-riding cowboy boots. You wouldn't catch me ever on a horse with these on. Oh Lord have mercy. Now we see what that issue is. Okay. Am I home? Yes. So these are Ariat Casanova. I wouldn't wear these on a horse. They're kind of a pain in the ass to get on and off, but they're really long. Like the leather. These are my favorite Ariat booties. Like these a lot. I had quarter horse Arabians. Those are fun. I like them. Real pretty. Cute booties. Again, wouldn't ride a horse with those. Of course, the girls got her blingy ass corral Western boots. Blingy. Super pretty, blingy. Wouldn't ride a horse. And I guess if you're doing like a Western pleasure show, sure. More blingy corral boots. They're pretty. And blingy. Again, when I ride a horse. These are like only for special occasions. These boots here. Corral again. Python skin. Would never wear, I mean, like, you gotta be careful. You really be careful about when you're wearing these. But yeah. Yeah, they do too. These are Python. Yeah, these are Python. Well, see, like this, no. No boots with the fur, absolutely not. See, kitty cat, no. Out of here, because I'm trying to work on this enclosure. And I put it in here until we're done. So, no. That's just, I just actually freaking I'm so mad. I sold my tag when I sold my horse. The only thing I have left is actually my grooming, my grooming stuff. That's all I have left, unfortunately. I sold my tack, which I wish I hadn't sold my tack. I wish I'd kept my tack, and I did not. I just had nowhere to keep it. It was a custom Western working ranch saddle. It was not cheap. It was not a cheap saddle, but no. Yes, those are real python. Oh, yes, those are real python skin. Those are my most expensive boots. I ain't going nowhere. Tack's not cheap. No, for a good quality tack. Like, you could go get yourself a real quick, cheap $100 to $200 saddle, but it hurts your ass when you're riding, and it's not gonna last long. Not comfortable. Or, you could spend several racks on a good saddle that's actually comfortable and has different places to hook in, like your girth, all that. I can't do that dance. Oh, Danny. Yeah, my saddle was from it's from a store. It was a custom made. Like it was not like a main it wasn't like a main brand or anything. It was a custom made from a place in southern Missouri. I don't wear Lee. For riding jeans, it just depends. Because one thing I gotta say that I'm not a big fan on just typical like jeans to wear when you're riding. Like for some, I want mid rise or higher rise, and they're all like lower, and their mid rise are lower, and it's like it's just not comfortable. What, Rob Zombie? That my boots set me back $300? No, my Python boots were $700. Like boots aren't cheap. My one Ariat boots that I was going on and on about the cushions were those were $350. Boots, real boots are not cheap. Real good quality leather or whatever boots are not cheap. Who horsebacks would you wear? Well, it depend. Like if you're riding English style, like hunter seat English, yeah, no, you're not wearing jeans. You're wearing a different type of pants. It's a whole different attire, a whole different everything. But then, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh God, what, Steve? Steve, man, bro. Oh, horses, but that's why horses, with almost every type of therapy that there is, obviously physical therapy, but like soldiers with PTSD, domestic violence victims, children with childhood abuse, even like an autistic, Down syndrome, like they are actually proven to be the one of the best forms of therapy because of what it does to us when we're around a horse. Now, okay, Nico, horses. So here's the thing that when it comes to horses, if a person lets them get away with something and doesn't overcome it, they're that's going to be a it's gonna be a naughty little habit that they like to do from now on because they're like, oh, I can do this and get away with it. And the thing with that really stinks about them, well, you don't want them to know that they're bigger than you. If a horse finds out it's bigger than, like, realizes it's bigger than you, good luck. No, I haven't got hit with this storm. No, I just rode. I'd really recommend David. You should definitely take a drive down Kings Highway. It's a really scenic route. It's North City mostly, but Kings Highway is a really good, very good scenic route in St. Louis. You'll love the scenery there. Ooh, that was a therapy horse? Well, horses are big creatures. They can literally accidentally unalive you. But, oh, palominos are one of my favorite colors. Oof, a therapy. Huh. You never heard of what before? A horse can accidentally? Yes, they can, even if you're like something tragic, like you're riding a horse and whatever happens and it fall, like, and you get rolled, like, yeah, you can easily get like bulls, man, screw bulls. No. Here's the thing that makes them so, like, bucking Broncos, that's a whole, they are literally red. That's what they do. If you actually watch bucking Broncos, their ears are alert and forward. They're like having the time of their life. Buck. That's what they do. That's their work. It's a buck. They like that. When they buck off somebody, but they usually just keep on bucking. Like they're even unaware that they bucked off the rider. Like that's just what they do. Bulls, on the other hand, they'll come back at you. So when you get bucked up, they will come back at you. They are aggressive. They're full of testosterone. You heard Amelia. I told you to be quiet, like you were making sound. Baby? Hey. Oh, you got Felina. Hi, baby. Here. She's out in the living room. What are you doing? He's out in the living room. Oh. You just stay in here. I am. I'll be right back in just a moment, okay? I love you. I'm gonna let Thor out. I'm gonna let Thor go potty. Because he needs to go potty. Creepy. Oh, Thor, I gotta get shoes on. Actually, we had a whole bunch of deer. When I went out earlier, there's like 5 deer in the woods. They're just laying down in the woods from, I'm assuming, because of rain. Come here, Thor. Easy. Don't start barking like crazy. Let me just go and see if the deer is still there. That'd be cool if they were. Damn it, nope. Yeah, there was like 5 deer. One was laying there. Sorry, Amelia woke up. And she's like, hey, what are you? My kids don't like it when I do lives at night for some reason. Nope, nothing. Yeah, they're not there anymore. I let my dog out. I was trying to see. When I was out here a little bit ago, there was a bunch of deer that were chilling in my woods. I was trying to see if they were still there, but they're not there no more. They went about their night, whatever you want to say. What did you have, Hardy? Damn it. That hurt. There's stuff in the rocks. That's not cold out at all. Good boy. Come here. What's a creepy? It's a dope ass flashlight, dude. Oh, let me let the dog in. I love this flashlight. You charge it. Oh, like, yeah, it's freaking cool. Like, you can. Hold on. If I can see. So, you can adjust, like, right? So low. And then, if danger arises, you can just bang. No, I'm in Missouri. Thor, no. No. What? It's the paper towel. You're such a trash panda creature. No, dude. It doesn't take you long at all. You're straight shrooms. How'd you even get to it? It is $3.49. Yeah, I like that flashlight. The flashlight's awesome. It's an amazing flashlight. Definitely recommend. Good purchase. It's just it's too late. They're all asleep. They'll be back on tomorrow or later today. But it's just too late. Their lights are out. And for me to even show them, I have to have some type of light on them right now. As soon as we go over that good. It's so hard to sleep. It truly is hard to sleep. Oh, wow. Yes. So yeah, I'm not at the house to just show up at. Uninvited. I'm not at the house to just come to. Okay, this is my living room. So I wouldn't. Let me see. I might have missed. Cade. Wait, what happened with Cade? He messaged me where? Did he take off yet? Damn it, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I have the phone. Ooh, where's my phone? There it is. Found it. Why did I not? Has his flight taken off yet? Oh, he's boarding? You're on the plane? Where are you going from here? Are you going straight?
North Carolina, remember?
What?
North Carolina, and situation.
Oh, it's just one flight.
I'm going to Charlotte.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Call me when you're at the first stop. I didn't get any notifications. So YouTube, I don't get. I love you.
I don't know what you did. Danny was trying to go. She's like,
No, and I was outside trying to let. I think I was outside, so I wasn't really looking at the phone.
like the street.
I was looking outside. I had let Thor out. I didn't see.
I said, look your street.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Love you. Okay.
Talk to you a little bit. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Sure it is. Yes, Kenny. I miss my Lake of the Ozarks is cool. My grandpa and one of my uncles lives in that area. That's so funny. No, let me find out where I got my sign from real quick. I always forget the name of the. So Cade got this sign for me. My boyfriend did. And I love it. It's like actually water resistant. So if I ever, this place wouldn't be a good setup, but if I ever like kept it in a room that the chameleons were in, that was my boyfriend. There you go, Rob. Maybe one day he got me this pretty, it's from Tiffany or whatever, but it's an amethyst, a little bit of a diamond on it. A little bit of a diamond. Maybe one day. We'll see. Let me find out the name of the actual company I got my sign from real quick. My ring? I would never throw it in the. No, like, are you saying like water resistant? Like throw it in the pool? No, but it can. The fuck is a Vulcan? Huh? Let's see. Let me find the company that the sign is from. Ah, it is Neon Design Company. They make a bunch of cool signs. The Neon Design Company. Oh, an Egyptian bloodline. How do I look like I have Egyptian bloodline? I'm curious. How did I go from horses to chameleons, like in general? Well. I've always liked reptiles. I've always liked horses. I don't know though. I feel like I'm a little. I feel like I'm a few skin tones off, just in that area alone, right? Because of my eyeliner, I don't. I have almond eyes. Well, Cleopatra. Cleopatra wasn't like from Egypt though. She was, I believe, Roman that became the leader of Egypt, but she was not Egyptian in the sense of being born there. So she would have been probably probably look a bit different. Yeah. She was. No. I mean, I have area hats. Want some other glittery. Because how could such a huge, magnificent civilization collapse? Ooh, will corrupt rulers? Oh, the Roman civilization. Now that's fun. She was great. Oh, she was an alien. That's right. She was an alien. How could I forget? Yeah, man, that's a whole fun. What was the, oh, why can't I think of his name? What was the, oh, god dang it. Like Marco Polo, what was that? I'm really upset with myself. I'm having a brain fart and I cannot think of his name. King. No, not Caesar. I'm talking about a different culture. I'm talking about a different, a great impact. No. Oh. Like real brutal. Like, I think had conquered like the largest amount of land. I think might have been more than Genghis Khan. Oh my god, dang it, dude. Genghis Khan, was it Genghis? What was it? Yeah. Oh. the the Mongolia. I think it's no. Well, how was it? Did that actually surpass Rome, or was it right there? Oh, it was the largest continuous land empire in history, spanning Asia from the Pacific to Europe. That was a very, dude. I just forgot that I was like, ah, no, brain fart. Yeah, I like history. I just sometimes the brain's like that, and then my mouth's like, nope. Yes, oh, we're all over. Welcome to my brain. We're not doing that. You don't get to see my feet. You know, like, oh, okay. Well, Amelia. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I need to go. My kids are waking up. They're like, "What are you doing?" So I'm gonna go. Hold on, Thor. All right, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you all later. I'm sorry, kids are calling, and I don't want them to wake up this early. That'll suck. You all have an amazing rest of your day. I'm not gonna show you my feet. You'll never see my feet. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow. See y'all. Bye.